right, Melifonwu is injured. We don't know what the injury is or when it had happened. But, at one point the quote came out that Dan Campbell said they don't know when he'll be back or if he'll be back. And that's kind of the clip that went viral. But now I just read something of recent that he says that it shouldn't be long term. And, they expect to have him back at some point. They just don't know when right now. And that's one thing about Melifonwu. He always injured. Always injured. So, he always injured. So that's been a big issue with him. It's just injuries. Elite type of talent, potential. But, he always injured. Always injured. So that's kind of been an issue with him. People like, damn, where they get him from? He's just always injured. People forget that Monday Night Football game versus the Green Bay Packers. He locked up Devontae Adams and he got injured. So yeah, that's pretty much been the story. That's been the story of his career. His injuries. So, but nonetheless, it is what it is. We need him. He one of the utility guys that can plug in at safety, can plug in at the nickel, plug in and guard number 1 and number 2 receivers on the outside. He was their best blitzer last year. Didn't know whether he was coming or going. Oh, did he? So yeah, it hurt. It hurt. It's gonna hurt. But eventually we have him back, and they got some pretty good depth at that safety position. All top 3 of their safeties been injured. Once you look at it, all top 3 of their safeties have been injured. So, Branch had an injury this offseason. Kirby Joseph had a hip injury, and now Melifonwu. So, some guys just pretty much ain't built to play football. You gotta understand, it's a high collision type of sport. People don't understand, bro. Like, everybody's body ain't built. Just because, a lot of people get this misconception is because guys are muscular and they chiseled that they strong or they durable. Not necessarily. Sometimes that's just genetics and how people look. I was having a conversation with a kid's dad at the gym. He power lift. His dad power lift, and they was getting his son in the gym. We was having a conversation with the son. I was talking to him. He like 12, maybe 13. I was telling him, like, just because you don't got a 6-pack don't mean you strong there. Don't mean you not strong there. His dad was like, that's true. He said the time where I had more weight on my stomach is when I was stronger. He said usually guys that's chiseled and cut up, they not strong at all. So that's not always the rule of thumb, but it's more than what you would think. So, he's a physical specimen. You see why they draft him athletic, 6'3", long arms, good corner. Seem to be even a better safety. So you miss that utility player where you can move him around in defenses. He can be in that joker position, or he can be there as the nickel. He can be there and guard top corners if you need him to. He can do everything. He holds a position of value. He kind of not like Isaiah Simmons, where he don't really have a particular position that he play well. He just, you just play it by ear. You play it by how you see it. With Melifonwu, he can be an all-pro corner. He can be an all-pro safety. He can be good in the nickel. He can be good in a number of places. So, but yeah, that's gonna hurt. But apparently, it seemed like they may get him. They gonna get him back, hopefully sooner than later. So we'll know when the PUP list come out. We'll know when the PUP list come out. So when we get that PUP list, if he go on it or he go on IR, then we know he ain't coming back. So, but yeah, that's a blow to the Lions, man. You need a guy like that. His ability, blitzing off that edge, they couldn't do nothing with him. So, and I know he's looking to get paid pretty soon too. So, he can get back, be durable, and come contribute to the Lions. So, you know, but yeah, man, you know, in training camp, you're going to suffer some injuries. Just hopefully you don't suffer the catastrophic injuries. That's what you hope. You don't suffer the catastrophic injuries. You know. But, you know, we done seen the Lions and other football teams who have depth. Who have a lot of depth at a position coming in on paper, then the injuries hit and the depth is gone. The depth is gone. So, it be like that. But yeah, that's gonna be a hard one, especially if Joseph and Branch ain't ready. I like what you seen out of Brandon Joseph though. Brandon Joseph looking like he a baller. CJ Moore, a good special teams guy, came back off the suspension from the gambling situation. So Lions brought him back. Hopefully he don't make that decision again. Mistake, whatever you want to call it. But Brandon Joseph looked pretty good though in preseason. I like what I see out the young man. So they got some decent depth at safety, you know what I'm saying? Some decent depth here. So, you know, I don't know about if Rackstraw can play some safety. I know he was struggling to play nickel because he used to play on the outside. And you know, corner. Nah, not really. You know, you go to that nickel position, it's a different world. You ain't got that boundary to protect you no more neither. That boundary is everything. Without that boundary set there to protect you, you know, it's hard. But yeah, we'll see how they figure it out. And you know, Craig Reynolds got injured. Broderick Martin got injured. They called him a hyperextension. So, you know, Craig Reynolds should be fine. So, you know, seem like they should be half decent. They should be going to the season fairly healthy. He said they're getting Reader back. You know, he should get back into the fold real soon. They said also, you know, Jahmyr Gibbs should be good, and all these guys should be coming back good and healthy. So, yeah, I look forward to it. So, we'll see kind of in what direction they end up going with. You know, when they all get these guys back, do they ease them in? Do they hold them back? Do we see them? Do some people go on the PUP list? So, you know, for the most part, only time will tell. But hey, let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop a video. And we barely gonna find parking today, but we got a spot. It ain't too bad neither. Considering they having a taco fest right there. But appreciate y'all. Check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance notifications. We go live, drop video. Hit the link tree and find me everywhere. Peace.